Sorry, I was on mute, guys. Hey, Red Hawk. Hey, Enjoy. How are you guys? Sorry, my OBS, I don't know what happened. It kind of crashed, but it's working now. So yeah, welcome. I'm trying to build this UT47. I am not sure if I'll be able to finish it today, though. It's just a lot of work. Just let me know if you guys can hear me okay now, if the sound is good as well. Perfect. Thanks, Red Hawk. So yeah, I want to at least get started with this build. Maybe I'll have to finish it tomorrow. It's midnight in France. In Brazil, it's 7:24. So we are 4 hours apart. Sorry about that. Wani, Wani Namili. Sorry about that. 3 hours to finish. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's gonna take me. Maybe more than that. But yeah, those diodes are a pain in the ass to do. I soldered the resistors, I think, and one diode just to try it. So what I'll use for this build is Zelios 78 grams lubed. I spent a couple of hours this afternoon lubing with my wife. So I have 50 switches right here, 50 lubed Zelios 78 grams. Hey Prince Brian, I do stream, yeah. If you look at my YouTube channel, you see I have a lot of live builds. There's a section there with some unboxings and some live builds. This may be my 7th or 8th live stream. So keycaps. This keyboard is hard to find good compatibility, right? So the only one I found that has some compatibility is GMK terminal, but the color doesn't match. So I'll do that for today. And I'll look for, I have other key sets here, so I may end up changing it later. It's not going to be a good color match, but yeah. Yeah, so I heard that using the helping hand helps a lot with the diodes. You don't have to put them on and then bend the wires. You just solder from the top. I was watching the video from the guy that did the group buy. I actually have it here. So if I have any questions or anything, I'll do it. The thing is, I bought the kit with the LED support. So I have two Pro Micros. One of them is flashed with the LED firmware, and the other one with the keyboard firmware. So yeah. Thank you so much, Prince Brian. They are kind of boring and long, so make sure if you watch them, you skip or put on a high velocity or something like a high speed. Sometimes they can be boring, like booting diodes on can also be really boring, right? This is the first time I do this. I always had PCBs with those things pre-soldered. Yeah, so it's good that you're here, Red Hawk, because I may need some help. Hey, Guilherme, how are you, my friend? Fala, Guilherme. This is really boring to do this. Oh yeah, I'll do the Band-Aid mod for sure. I have the stabs here already, and I already have pre-cut Band-Aid pieces, so we should be good there. I'm gonna re-lube though this stab that I had because it was lubed a while ago and with super lube, and I'm using Permatex now, so I'm gonna kind of redo the lube on this one. Yeah. Anthony is the king of streams. That's the guy I look up to. So switches, I'm gonna use 78 grams pre-lubed Zilios. All right, Red Hawk, do that and come back because I may need you. But I think I'm so far so good. Oh, and should I still do the ones that go here? I think so, right? Should I still do the ones where the Pro Micro is gonna go? Let me check. So that's my first question. Yes, okay. Thank you. Yeah, no vintage blacks for this one. I could have done, I have more vintage blacks here, but no. Too boring to only do. I did 2 builds already with vintage blacks, right? I want some diversity. And to be honest, I almost wait a couple of more days because I have some other kinds of switches coming, like Alias and others. But I mounted the Zilio 78 grams here before, and I really like the feel. So switches should also be before Pro Micros. Okay, I didn't know that, so that's good to know. But I need to solder the pins here, right, before the switches, or no? I guess so, right? Got it. Thank you. Yeah, I have a guide open here, a text guide, and I have downloaded the Twitch video from the group by guy, just if I need to get to it. And you guys can probably benefit from a zoom in here, right? Let me see if I can make this a little better. This thing is tricky to get right. Let me see. All right, Red Hawk, see you in 10, 15 minutes. And I know this is as boring as it gets, right? Diodes, diodes, diodes. know what I think I'll do? I'll take them all out at once because this is getting me a little nervous. So let's at least take a bunch of them out. It's less tedious. There we go. So what are you guys up to? Any new boards, any new GBs, group buys that you guys are getting to buy, getting in? What's the latest? Tiny guy, yeah. But it's a nice one. It's a pretty affordable kit. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was like 40, 37, 35 with the LEDs. It was super cheap. So I wanted to support this guy that is doing that, and he's probably going to do a round two, I heard, with the KO sockets. So it's going to be hot swappable, which is awesome. And this is a small enough keyboard that if I want to just, change the switches, it's nice to just unsolder, desolder, right? And then use new switches. But it's the first time that I actually solder. Hey, welcome back, Red Hawk. You see, you took a shower and I didn't finish this thing. Yeah, do yourself everything. Exactly. What case material? It's a very simple case too. It's like one of those standoff cases, so it's gonna be acrylic, I think. Sandwich. It's a very affordable keyboard, so yeah, not the prettiest case. All right, it looks like I have everything in place. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit so the light is not a big factor. Like this, yeah. Let's zoom out a little bit because I'm going to start soldering. Okay, let me get the solder. And let's get started. Yeah, listen to Red Hawk. He knows what he's talking about. And you know what? I forgot the fan. Yeah, I think my internet connection is not helping. I just got a notification that it's not you. It's my internet for sure. Let me know how often it happens. I may need to stop and pick it up tomorrow. I don't know. Let me know if it is bad. It's not just you, most likely. I noticed my internet was not the best today. I think it's just went offline again, right? Because I get a notification from Twitch. What I could try is to go straight to Twitch. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. All right, I am back. Let me know if you guys are still around. I am doing straight to Twitch now because Restream was having some lags the other day, so I'm not sure if it's my internet or if it was Restream. So let me know how it is now. All right. Is it better now, Red Hawk? I am going straight to Twitch now. Okay, let me know if it stops again. Sorry, just bumped into the camera. I might have missed one. Let's see. See if I can find it out. This one, there's a lag here that is not very good. The Pro Micro area to the right. Yep, I missed one. Good eye. I always do that. Was that the one? Oh, missing diode here, right? Wow, super challenging. MX35. One here, and I'm also missing one here. Yeah. Good thing we went back for it. Thank you so much, man. Nice. So let me start ordering those two. No, that was really good. Thank you, thank you. This one here is right to get right. Let's see. Okay, so I think we catched up with this part. Let's go back to where we were. Only couple missing here. Okay, so let's go back and check again. And the camera is doing this thing again. I don't know how to turn it off, so what I usually do is put it on manual focus, like that. Okay, let's check. So from here, soldered. Everything looks good. Nothing here. Yep, seems like it should be 47 diodes and 4 resistors. Okay, 4 resistors was easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 9, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 4, 5, 6. I counted 46. Did I miss something? Should I count again? Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47. Yep, I think we got it. All right, so according to you, the next thing we should do is what again? Pro micros or USB? Headers and USB, okay. So let's take this out. I'm gonna clip this stuff. Let me take this. So we're gonna start clipping this. Let me go back to autofocus. Try to zoom in here. Let me get the flush cutter. Hey, helpful human, how are you? All right, this is done. Let me put this thing back here. And I'm gonna clip the USB port next. Or maybe I should do the Pro Micros first. So yeah, let me do the Pro Micro. So this one here to the right is for this is for the main controller and this is for the LED, right? So USB port to the right. And let me get the LED one. The other way around? Really? This here in the back, like this? Oops. I can look at the guide. I have a guide here. Yeah, one controller, only for LED. Hey, Run Deploy, how's it going, my friend? Oh, so let me check. So we have the USB port here. So this one, yeah, I see what you mean. So this should go. So, okay, so this should be here. Am I right? No, I didn't solder anything. Is that okay? Red Hawk? I didn't solder anything. Okay. So I'm just positioning this thing, and I'm gonna do the same with the LED one. I just need to see the orientation of the LED one. I don't know if it should be inwards or outwards. Let's check. Thankfully, I have a video of the guy building it, so. Trying to get to the point where he's soldering the LED. So he's doing this Pro Micro first, and I think he's going all the way to soldering it. Yeah, he did like the two, yeah. So let me do that. And I think I did it wrong, right? The long legs are the other side. Yeah, I did it wrong. I think it should be like this. So yeah, long legs here, right? Let's flip this. Oh. Man, I suck at turning this thing around. There we go. Oh, and I fucked up my hand. I just cut my finger. Isn't that nice? All right. So let's do the corner ones. Yeah, right there. It's all good. So let's see if I can solder this. Oh, I see why. Yeah, I didn't know that, Red Hawk. It's nice to know, though. Okay. Seems to be okay, so we can solder the rest. Maybe I should do the same for the other one. Oh, did I mix them? Oof. I think that's the other one, hopefully. Did you guys see if I put this one here when I hope. So this one is firmware, right? The one that I took from here? Okay. So I'm gonna try to do a mark on the firmware one. I'm gonna write F on this one, just in case. And I'm gonna write L on this one. All right, so let's do the LED now. You just saved my life, Red Hawk. Thank you. Again. So you say this should be to the left, right? Same orientation as the other one? Not that it matters now, but I'll double check on the video. Hopefully I don't. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm checking as well. Okay, I'm gonna finish soldering the header and then we can come back to this. Let me do that. And I bumped on the camera again, I'm sorry. Let's check that, Red Hawk. All right, let's see. Can I open this somewhere else? Let me do something. Do you care? Could you paste that again? I lost the chat history. Not sure why. Okay. I don't think I can copy this thing from where. Let me show you. So I have, oh, yeah. So I am using this, but I guess we can, and if I leave it open, I cannot drag the, let me see if I can, okay, got it, got it. So cool. Was able to open it here on the right place. Okay, we're good. Thank you again. Let me go back. So yeah, they are inverted. Okay, inwards. Perfect. Let me go back here so we can finish the soldering. Okay, this one is done. this one first. Yeah, I don't know why the heck it's taking that long. It is tinned. Let's see how it goes here on the other one. You see, it's taking a little while. That's what I was telling um, Anthony today, that it's taking longer than expected. You see, it's not melting. And the tip is tinned. It's working now. The solder wire to the pin. No, I'm touching it both to the pin and the pad. But in the end, I was doing it to the iron because it was not melting properly. That's something I need to learn better to do. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong with, I guess. But I think it's properly done now. Let's see. All right. This part seems to be done as well. Now, should I do the USB thing or just finish the Pro Micro? The iron should be on top on the pad and the solder should touch the iron instead of the pin. All right, let's do USB port. I'll try that next, what you suggested. Let me just clip it. So you need to clip, and I think this is not a good tool for that. Okay, yeah, okay. Pro micros are less. Sorry about that. Let's see. Clipped. Let me go back to that old position. I think it's better for everything that is not soldering. There we go. So I clipped one, and now I'm going to clip the other one. Looks good now. Okay. Yeah, I like my camera. So what I want to do is take a quick look at how he did the USB, just to make sure. Oh, he's already on the switches. Yeah. I think he did the USB before doing the Pro Micros. Yeah, there it is. So is it supposed to be this way? Let's see. Let me check. So Red Hawk, how did you do it? I noticed so you just solder it like it is. You don't add any solder before. I don't think you need that, right? Some super precision. Yeah, I know. You mean the precision about the small holes here? Should I change my tip, you think? Let me see what I can do. To hold this thing in place. Oh, it's in place. Let me see, I have all the 5 pins. So I'm gonna do the 2 big ones first. So do I fill the whole thing up with solder for the big ones? It's a big hole. Yeah, I think so too. All right, they're done. Look good. Now we're gonna see about the small ones. Let's see. I'm gonna actually put a little bit on the tip of the solder. Yep, done. Let's take a look. Yeah, seems like it worked fine. I don't see any problems. Let me see. They look good, right? Think so. Okay, so are we set? I think so, right? I can go to the switches now. Oh, the tabs. Let's do the tab first. And actually, let me grab some paper towel. Be right back. Oh, nothing. I just finished the. I had to step away to get paper towel, but I finished the USB and I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to do the stabs now. Let me grab some Band-Aid. All right, so let me organize this a bit. Let me put the LEDs elsewhere. Let me put the Pro Micros away. I have them tagged, so we have L and F. Let's put the LED with the LED and the other one here. Let's throw those things away. I am not the most organized person, so it is hard for me when doing those things. I don't think we're gonna need those things anymore. All right, so we have some Band-Aids here. Let's start with lubing. Man, I'm super disorganized. Like this is, you have no idea. So as I said, this thing was lubed before with super lube. So I'm doing a little bit of that. Never heard of that. Me neither. Me neither. Because before I used to use lube on the inside of the stabs. I don't do that any longer. So let me grab this baby here. So we can start doing this. So What is the top cat guide? Oh yeah, right? You can't overlube stabs. Yeah, right. I am living proof that you can. Like I did it for a past build of mine, and I regret that. Thankfully, after a few days, it went back to normal. It was for the Telios build that I had that the stabs were messed up. Come on, camera, cooperate. All right, so the stabs look good. Let's do the band-aids. Need a The most difficult thing on this build is not the diodes, is not the Pro Micro, is actually making taking this piece out of the band-aid. I always suffer with that. I don't know about you. It always takes me a little while to figure this out. All right, thank you very much, Run Deploy. Thanks for staying with us so far, or this far. Did I just do this on the wrong side? I kind of did. Did I? Yeah, I did. If I didn't notice, I didn't expect you to. Sorry, I am just stupid like that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put you on mute for 1 second, okay, while I take this call. Sorry, everybody. It was my mom. I thought it could be something important. It wasn't. The tabs are clipped. Yes, those tabs were already looped from a previous build. I did a 60% build, so I only used 3 to use. So I took a shortcut and reused that one, not the one that came with the kit. So it was pre-clipped. And it looks like it's good. So let's move on to the plate. And let's start putting some switches here and soldering them. So this should be south facing. One of the steps seemed to be a little off. Oh, really? So I think but I tried it before. Let's see. You may be right. I didn't screw it. Let me unscrew and see if they fit without screwing. Because I did this before. I clipped the stabs. I even played with the switches before lubing to get a feeling, and it worked fine. So let me try it again. I swear to you, I tested this. Damn, you may be right. There we go. I think you need to screw them after you fit them. So that's what I'll do. Sure. Now I'll screw them, and I think that's the key.
Hey, welcome back. So the problem with the stab is that you cannot screw it before. What was the verdict of the food debate? But just FYI, I was talking about the stab, and you cannot screw it before you put the plate on. So I unscrewed, and then I was able to make it work. And then I screwed afterwards, after it was um, after the plate was properly. I don't know how to say it, but once the plate was put on, I was able to screw it fine. So you can see I even tested with a keycap on to see if there was any rattle before soldering stuff. There wasn't, but I can show you that if I manage to get the keycap. So you can see it's nice and aligned, so I can add the keycap. So that's a good tip for anyone building the UT47. Make sure that you fit the plate, and only then you screw in the stab. So what I'm doing now is going around and soldering, doing like this, like Daddy Anthony told us to. Right? Isn't that good? Yeah. Once you learn how to properly lube a stab, you can never go back, right? I can't. And you know what I think I was doing wrong with the soldering? I was not teeing the tip properly, I think. Me too, man. I have a KBD 75, one of the first builds that I think it was my second build. And I'm trying to not desolder it to redo the steps. It has like navies as well, box navy, and I there is one key there. I think it's the backspace that I can't even bear. So I'm trying to resist desoldering it just for that purpose. Yeah, I think that's what I'll eventually do myself. Yeah, you know how it is with navies, right? With box switches. Yeah, so tell me about the boards you have coming, so I can be a little, I can have more envy in my heart. What do you have coming? Tell me, tell me. And I'll tell what I have coming in here to build still. Oh, the CA66, I almost entered that one. I actually entered and then decided not to do it. And ECV2, that's a nice board. I wish I had entered that one. Back then, I didn't think I would like HHKB. So that's the reason why I didn't enter. I should have. So for me, I'm waiting for two GB boards myself. I'm waiting for the TKC 1800 from the Key Company. And I'm also waiting for the COD 67. That's the one I'm missing the most. Like the one I'm anticipating the most is the COD 67. Yeah, but I need my I thought I needed my arrows. You bought the standard layout. Okay. Yeah. I never got a board without arrows before. So the first one I got was the M68, which is another one I'm waiting for. I'm really excited to the fact that it's hot swap, so I intend on using that board heavily. For that purpose, I have a ton of switches here to try, and I try on my GMMK, but the sound is so horrible on that board that it disencourages you from trying further. So I think that's going to be a good aspect of the M68. Which color did you get? Me too. I really hope it ends up surviving the hype. I actually have a M65A as well here, waiting to be built. I'm gonna build it when I decide on the switch. I want to do like test a ton of switches before I settle on that one. Yeah, so I went for the navy actually. Actually, I bought the silver, right? And so I sat down the day before the group I ended, and I told my wife, look, I'm paying $300 for this board. Can you help me choose the color? And she said, I love the navy because the back is golden and not silver, that little thing it has on the back. So I reached out to them and I said, you know what? Change my silver to navy. Because I want to say I'm very boring when it comes to case colors. I only have like grays and silvers. I don't even have a black case. So I decided to go wild and get the navy. I got the navy. So the switches here are good. I think we can finish up and then go to the hard part of that dreadful USB cable and the Pro Micros. Yeah, I really like the M65A, to be honest. That's the first board I loved, and I paid a good price. I paid $425 for a silver gray one. It was not part of the GB. I bought it on Mac Market. Yeah, I think the navy is pretty cool. I like the back. So yeah. Yeah, I was surprised to find that the guy wanted 500 something, right? So I said, if you do 425, I'll buy it from you right now. And the guy said, are you gonna promise? You have to promise me that you're not gonna resell this, but you're gonna build it instead. And I said, I'm not only gonna build it, but I'm gonna do it on a live stream, and I'll let you know when that happens. And then eventually he gave in and sold it to me for 425. And I even got the desk mat and everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to do that too, to put that board together. I like it, to be honest. I like it. I like the way it is. Yeah, he thought I would pay him $400 and then I would resell for 600. I don't know. which I could have done, right? You saw the prices, and the more rare those boards get, the more expensive they get. The one that our friend, is it Brian from Top Clack sold, the super exclusive white, right? He sold for, he wanted 650, I think, right? So you see how crazy those prices get after those boards start being more and more rare. So he was selling at GB price plus shipping. Yeah. If I were to sell, I'm gonna tell you, I never sold anything I bought keyboard wise, right? I'm a hoarder. I don't sell anything. I will sell my essays, I think. No, man, stick to that Pearl. I would pay good money for a Pearl right now. I love that board. I really like 40%, and that's a killer 40%. So I would not sell it if I were you as well. All right, let's finish up this soldering so we can take care of the rest of the stuff. I am a hoarder. I am only not lazy to do it when I want to buy some stuff. So that's the only times that I did some Mac Market posts. Like last time I've been to US, I did a post. Hit me up with everything you need: switches, unbuilt kits, anything. Because I just wanted to buy as much as I could while I was there and avoid the shipping prices here and taxes and all that nasty stuff we get here. But one thing I think I'll sell, the first things I'll sell is my, not all, but some of my essay kits, because they are worth a lot of money and I'm honestly not using them. And I have like 5 or 6 of them, which could translate in nice boards or nice GMK and whatnot. Yeah, so that board is crazy. I wanted the X60 Series 2. I think that's how he likes us to call, right? Series 2. But the 280 is tempting. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not a TKL fan at all. Like I don't like TKLs. But that one I may buy. I don't know. Oh, there's a matching numpad. I didn't know. And I think the sound of that board is gonna be killer. The only numpad I own is a road kit, like a minivan companion. So let me catch up. So I bought a Hammer BSP Arabic set. Yeah, for everyone was raving about. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, yeah. I get you. I get you. Those do look nice. I didn't get it because I think it was too expensive. And but I did get the Enjoy PBT black on black after knowing that I would never be able to get the Misto or Mitso black on black. Should be arriving soon. And I also got another EPBT from a friend of mine. I traded him for an SA key set that I get. So I basically traded my SA Doge for the Hiragana EPBT set, which is less expensive, but I didn't want to keep the the SA Doge. I had no use for it. I don't like that profile. Yeah, I think it was too expensive. But I know all about impulse buying stuff, so I know how it is. Oh wow! So this guy, do you know? I was talking to you about that USB. Was it you that was asking about the USB thing? Uh, he sent it, I think, last 3 or 4 days ago, and it's just arrived to Brazil. That's impressive. I thought it would take weeks to get here, and it arrived today. So I may be getting my USB from Hasu, I think is his name, pretty soon. It wasn't you. You're right. It was someone else on there on the Anthony's channel. I kind of remember his nickname, but not the name. It's H something, I think. Yes, WG. That one. That guy. Exactly. So it just arrived here in Brazil. So maybe within a week or less, I'll be laying my hands on it. And one thing I wanted to do as well is a USB to Bluetooth adapter. I saw some projects on YouTube. I may end up doing that for my minivan. I want to mod my minivan so it's Bluetooth. That's the one I use on the go. And I think I'm done with the soldering. Let's see. I always skip one. You see, I skip 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I didn't do the top row at all. So you always tin the tip before soldering? I never did that before. And I can see how easier it is if you do. So I think that was my mistake. I was not tinning the tip. Yeah, I like Bluetooth. I'm using this keyboard here with the YD60BLA, and I have to tell you, it's working flawlessly. Today I went, I worked out of Starbucks in the morning, and I brought this keyboard and connected it to my MacBook, and it worked great as well. So, and I have one of those small MacBooks, the 12-inch one. So I need all kinds of dongles to plug because it doesn't have a single USB, regular USB port. All it has is the USB-C port. So I need to bring those dongles with me everywhere. So I kind of liked that I didn't have to carry that this morning. It was really good. So I'm pretty sure we are done now. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't test the PCB. So maybe a good time to do it now. Oh, is it? It's not going to work without the Pro Micro. So how could I have tested it? Duh. Okay. Oh yeah, for audio, I don't think it's the best thing. I agree with you. I was using a USB thing, and it's just not good. What's next? Is it Pro Micro? Is it the dreadful USB cable? I think Pro Micro, right? It would make sense. So, just so I remember, the LED is this one on the right, and it's facing inwards. And the firmware goes here on the left, and it also faces inwards. Is that correct? All right, so now I just solder the pins, like business as usual. All right, let's get that started. I don't think I'm doing a good job here. I did way too much. Yeah, now it's getting better. Nope, this one was a mess. I'm wondering if I needed a better tip, like a thinner. There's a huge blob of solder here. I made to solder this. Let's see. Oh, I have a better tip for this. I have to tell you. So I could just turn this off and change the tip. I have a collection of tips. Let's see. I may have to do that because this is not looking very good. I have to tell you. Look at this thing. Giant blobs of solder. Should I continue or change the tip? Let me see what I can do with this tip. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, yeah, this one was better. Yeah, I think I got the hang of it. Definitely. Yeah, way better now. It was all about the tinny. You're right. Okay, I got the hang of it. Oh, sorry for the focus. No, this one here was a disaster, so hold on. Nope. So I think I'll change the tip. I'll wait a little bit and change the tip. What I'll do, I'll wet this thing to help it cool down. Okay. And while it cools down, let me show you the tips that I have so we can find a good one. So I was thinking about using maybe either this one here, or maybe the one closer to this one, closer to the one Anthony referred or told me to use. This one here. Maybe I'll use this one. Yep, that's a bevel, right? Okay, let's see. Oops, still hot. I almost burned myself. Yeah, I know it takes some time. I'm trying to. This part here is not bad. Okay. So, all right. Yeah, I think I got it. The water thing here helped, I think. Let's see how better it will perform. The thing is heating up. All right. Let's see how better that works. Yep, it's all good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seems to work better. Come on. There are some of them that are trickier than the others. Done. 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 Okay. One of two completed. Oh, you mean clipping them? Yeah, you're right. Let's see how I go on the other side here. So let me clip those first two. Where's my... Touch it more with the flat part. Yeah, I see what you mean. I was doing it wrong. Now it seems like it's going. Found a good strategy, I think. Okay. I think it's properly done. Not the best in the world, but that will do, I think. I think there is one here that is suboptimal. I'm gonna finish this one. Yes, those are good. Here as well, maybe this one is not 100%. Maybe fine. All right, I think Pro Micro is good. F, L, F, L. Yeah, F. That's an F. Upside down F and an L here. Yeah. Okay. I totally get you. All right, so the next thing to do is what? The cable, the USB cable. Test it. So can I test without the USB cable going here? Really? Does it work without the USB cable? Okay. Why do we need the USB cable then? Does it work or not? I didn't think it would. Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so let's test it. So you just need a, yeah, I get you. We need a USB mini, USB micro. So let me find one. And bring up keyboard tester. Yeah, I see what you mean. Let me turn, oh, so no volume, so we have to just be visual. The R is not working. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, R is not working. So before we continue, let me check what's wrong with R. Maybe a bad switch because, let me see if I can short the context to see. Yeah, R is not working. Y, U, O, P. O isn't working as well. It's a Mac that I'm using. That's not Mac compatible. Okay, so we are having issues with R and O, those two here. Let's check R first. So R. Yeah, one of those keys is menu. So R should be this. Let me double check. Key where, yeah. So this is R. Where. Of course, this is not going to be a clean desolder. Yeah, I figured about the pop-up that it was the menu key. Now I need to wait for my desoldering gun to heat up. So key WER. I hope it's not a bad diode or, yeah. I hope it's not a bad diode. Maybe I soldered it upside down, I don't know. I tried to check, so I don't know. Bah, I'm nervous now. Yeah. And it's what probably is because it's not registering the R. Fucking A. Yeah, I soldered it upside down. Ha ha ha. Maybe I can try desoldering it from the bottom. Yeah, it is upside down. I think, let's see if you can. You probably can't see it, but it is upside down. Definitely upside down. So what I was thinking is to desolder it from the bottom and redoing it from the bottom. Maybe I could try to do that. And it's probably what happened with the other key as well. Yeah, I can clearly see it's upside down. Did it? Is it really frozen?